Defiant Regiment Defiant Regiment podcast.
No, you have me cloning them.
Lost a lot of dead ones, now I gotta recreate the image. Got too many brothers, never said nothing for the members down for a sentence. Ain't got time for kitty games, had to be a man, gotta stand up on your pivot. Never knew this shit'd change, when I sit it down, I can call you for a visit. Always been silent since I was a child, ain't been the phone, never throwing the towel. Gave you about 5 years of my energy, you chasing niggas who won't walk a mile. See how you moving, and I was like, wow, I wanna see improvement, I'm thinking like how. Hunger replace, so you want me to wait, but I ain't got the time, cause I need it now. Remember them days, mama kicking me out, now I tell my mama I figure it out. I thought you didn't relate, but learned at the end of the day you wanna hold it down. Now every time that I wake, I gotta go harder at digging my feet in the ground. I'm in the trenches every day, gotta keep a pound like how did that sound?
My mom, she wasn't really a part of my life. Like she was very lazy and she just didn't really, want to take care of me for real. So, she sent me off to my dad, which was cool because I do feel like, even though I do have 3 kids and I'm 24, I do know that. But I feel like the way that I think now, I don't think I would be thinking the way that I do think. I don't think the way I talk, I would talk how I talk because I am my dad, you know what I'm saying? He did raise me. So in the streets or nothing like that, I was just fast. Yeah, I was fast. I don't know. I was running away. But I was trying to get attention too at the same time.
So you feel like you weren't getting enough attention?
Yeah, from my dad. I feel like, don't get me wrong, like my dad's awesome, love him to death. But as far as like emotionally, I don't feel like he was there for me. So, but like, provider, physically, making sure I had everything I needed, yeah, he did all of that. But as far as like emotionally, I needed him in certain things. Like I couldn't like, tell my dad everything like he said I could because my dad yells a lot, like everything just yells. So I just never like could be emotional towards him. But yeah, like once that started, everything was like anything that he felt like was fast. He took my shirts away, like my V-necks. He took my V-necks away. My leggings. Like I was without a phone for, man. I used to get my phone taken away all the time. I think I was without a phone for. Okay, so I have my phone. I think I didn't have my phone for like 3-4 years, at least. But I was getting.
You said 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, I mean, but and then I could say like my whole teenage like. During that part of my life, I did not have a phone. And if I did have a phone, it was either a burner because I always had a burner phone.
What, was you trapped?
No, people would just give me phones because they felt bad because I didn't have a phone. So, or sometimes I, buy a phone off somebody. I just always had something. Yeah, so, but my dad ended up finding out that I had stuff and he would like go through my room and find it. So then I was just like, bro, can't do nothing. He turned off it was to the point to where I couldn't even know the password to Wi-Fi.
Damn. Why was he on that though?
Because
you must have really been wilding out.
Because I feel like it wasn't, honestly, like me looking back on it, like I understand that he was trying to like protect me from, guys and stuff. But like, I feel like if he treated me like how he treated my brother, I don't feel like I would have been trying to sneak off and, sneak around. It was never yes. It was never like, and it was never like even if it wasn't no, you never really told me why. I'm not saying that you owe me nothing, but like, why is it always no? Especially like if I wasn't doing nothing wrong, like why is it always no? But like, a lot of people in my family used to like, they always used to say my dad was like very strict and, they always told him. Like, I would just want to not listen. And then it didn't help that they were in my ear as well, telling me.
Right, so they telling you the worst ways to do stuff.
Yeah. And it wasn't like, I feel like they wasn't telling me no, because really, back then, I didn't care. Like, I'm not going to lie, like, my dad wasn't, his first wife was, like, really, she was just woozy. Like, she was woozy. And, you know, my dad, he was like choosing her over us and stuff. And, you know, she was fucking us over. She did a lot of bullshit. And, I don't know, like, ever since then, like, I just didn't give a fuck. Because he wasn't paying attention to me. He was only paying attention to her. She was fucking up a lot of shit. She was doing too much. And my dad was just, you know, blind.
In love.
Blind in love, you know. So I was hurt and I was just doing shit. I was doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do. I was lying. Really, that's all I did. I lied about everything and I didn't care. Like, I was very toxic back then. I got myself in a lot of trouble for, like, also, plus I was hurt. So, like, you know, I was hurting other people because, you know, hurt people. Plus I was a child, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, like, me getting put in that position, like, where I didn't have my dad, like, really fucked me up. So, I just was doing everything I wanted to do. And I was getting attention, but I was getting the wrong kind of attention.
And at the time, you couldn't tell the difference. That's how it be. Yeah. That's how they get young boys, too. They be missing a dad figure or something like that and get sucked out into the streets. And
then it's like my mom, like my dad had full custody of me. So I feel like the way that I think now, I don't think I would be thinking the way that I do think. I don't think the way I talk, I would talk how I talk because I am my dad, you know what I'm saying? He did raise me. So my mom, I feel like I would have been really fucked up.
So what was it? Like drugs or something? Or she just wasn't on, like, being a parent?
No, just, yeah, selfish. She was lazy. She was supposed to get me and my brothers back. And what did she say? Oh, they told her that because she had, like, a little marijuana in her system.
When one of y'all was born?
No, we were all staying with my mom. And the neighbor... she was actually, like, really close with us and she was close with my mom, but she seen us on the porch. My brothers had their diapers on and, you know, we were just outside naked, basically. And, you know, they called, you know, the police, children's services came. My mom was supposed to, basically all that happened and my mom was supposed to take a drug test and she did and she failed it. And it was just marijuana. They just said she had to do parenting class. I think it was either parenting classes or drug classes, one of those two. I don't know if it was both of them, but I know she said that she wasn't going to do it. She said she didn't want to do it because I guess there was, like, people who were really, like, strung out bad in the classes and stuff like that. So.
How old was you when you first got taken from your mom?
Dad got custody of me when I was 4. So I think I was 3. Because I still was around my dad. But also, even when I was under my mom's care, it's not like she was doing what she was supposed to be doing. She should have been. My dad told me, like, a lot of, you know, I was dirty. You know, a lot of times he had to, you know, clean me up. Like, when he would pick me up, he would have to get my hair done, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, she pretty much was already lazy. You know, she was just doing. I think she just was focused on guys maybe, or, you know, herself. Usually, you know, she'll be focused on dudes or she'll be focused on herself. So
I'm sorry to hear that because everybody deserves a good mom.
It's okay. Like we like have our, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, yeah, she would come through like for birthdays or Christmas, like send me some money, buy me some stuff, you know, for holidays. I mean, you get what you can get. Now we don't really talk. Because I feel like, you know, because my dad did let my mom be a part of my life. And my dad does kind of regret, you know, allowing me to see my mom. Because, you know, it is important to have your parents, but, like, some parents just aren't good for you. And my mom is just one of those people in my life. Unfortunately, she's my mom, but she's not good for me, you know. She just brings me down. She's not healthy to have around, so. But now I know that, so I just love her from a distance, and I'm cool with that. Took a minute. Took me a long time, but yeah.
And then on top of that, like, that's your mom regardless, so it's going to be hard for anybody to
do. Most definitely. I have 8 siblings. So and I'm the oldest.
All by your dad or
No.
Oh, your mom got 8 kids?
No, it's just my family trees.
So your dad got 5 kids and your mom got 2, other than you. Oh, so he got 4 other than you, and she got 2.
Yeah, but I'm their only child together. They only have me together, but everybody else has like different moms, different dads. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. The rest of us, we have different moms, and then my mom's side, we have the only 2 people who have the same dads are the twins, of course.
Any of them play basketball? You said you the oldest?
So on my mom's side, they don't really, they don't play no sports. But, well, they can play basketball, like they go out.
Pick up games.
Yeah, pick up games and stuff. But as far as like really into the sports stuff, it was me and my brother. Like my brother played football, basketball. My stepmom back then, she said a lot of stuff to me that made me like really believe a lot of stuff that she would say, and it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she would say a lot of curse words at me. So I feel like that plays a part into, why I feel like everybody's against me as well. Especially when I was a kid. That's definitely how I felt.
How would you combat that? Like, what would you say you needed to be great? Or not saying you wasn't great, but like, in your, like, what would you look back on your childhood as an adult and be like, shit, I needed more of this. I needed this at this age. I needed like, or.
I feel like I just needed somebody to listen to me. Cause I feel like my whole childhood, I just wanted my dad to listen. Even to this day, like me and my dad, we speak, but it's very distant because, he doesn't listen to me. Like it's always rah, 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 it's always, his way or no way. And then, I'm his daughter, so it's my way or no way. Like you don't want to listen to me, so I'm not gonna listen to you. So I feel like I just really wanted to be heard. And I felt ganged up on a lot as a child, especially with my dad and his like significant other or whatever. And then it didn't help that people would be around and people would say like they felt like they were ganging up on me. You know what I'm saying? So like
putting fuel on the fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That didn't help. And they, a lot of people tried their best, to tell my dad, what was going on, what was wrong. But you can't really tell no man to love nothing. You see, I've been working on it. Trying not to be so aggressive.
Aggressive how?
Like my mouth. Try to shut up. Yeah, I said it. Shut up. I also think that my stepmom had a lot to do with the way that how I look at everything and how I act to this day. I'm still trying to fix that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like words are like, as a kid, that's why with my kids now, like I really try hard to not like say curse words, not like cuss words, but like curse words, like curse them. You know what I'm saying? Like saying stuff to make them feel, bad about themselves, you know what I'm saying? And constantly saying that, you know what I'm saying? Because words, I feel like words are very powerful. Whether people want to admit it or not, they're very powerful. Somebody call you a bitch and they say a certain kind of way, you're going to feel some kind of way. Period.
When did basketball even come into your mind? Like, this is what I wanted.
Okay, so I was a cheerleader at first. I cheered in Whitehall. I cheered in Whitehall and I cheered before I cheered in Whitehall, I cheered for the Great Danes. I don't remember where that was at though. I'm not sure, but I remember I cheered for them. I was 2008? Maybe I was 8. Yeah, I think I was 8 when I first started cheering.
That's in Columbus?
Mm-hmm. And then in Whitehall, I cheered for the Raiders. And I stopped cheering around 4th grade was my last year. Yep, 4th grade was my last year cheering. 5th grade is when I started playing basketball. So I was, 11?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after that,
I was terrible when I started out. Like, I was so bad. But this is what made me play though. My dad, I was just outside. We had a basketball hoop. We lived in Bexley at the time, and had a basketball hoop, and we were outside playing. Shooting the ball. And my dad was like, he was like, yeah, I'm about to put you in basketball. And then I started playing. Yeah, and I started playing, and we were terrible.
Okay.
I played for the Cavaliers. We were terrible. We lost every game. I swear, every game. Lost every single game and never won. But I loved it.
Yeah, I'm about as long as you tried.
But I loved it. But that's the thing. Like, my dad told me, he was like, he thought I was going to quit. Like, he was ready for me every game to tell me, like, to tell him, like, I don't want to play no more. But I kept wanting to play. I wanted to keep getting better, and I was turning to a demon.
What happened?
I tore my ACL.
Oh yeah.
I tore my ACL, and then my dad also says that, like, even though I tore my ACL, I still could have healed it. Like, well, I did get surgery, of course, but I still could have, like, gotten better so that I could get back on the court. But he said I was messing around. I was.
Mm.
I was really kind of done with basketball though, because I haven't nonstop, like, since I told you.
Four years.
5th grade.
Yeah.
Since then, I ate, slept, drink every single day, eat, sleep. That's all I did was basketball. And, like, even when, like, I love basketball so much that, like, when even after my trainings or after a game, I still go to the park and go play, go hoop. Like,
it's a fun game.
Yeah, I loved it really bad, but it was like, I loved it when I wanted to go do it. Like, it started to get into a point where I'm like, damn, I want to go kick with my friends. My friends are like, they're going to the mall. Oh, damn, I got a tournament. Like, I had tournaments all the time. Like, I played in so many different leagues. I played in, what leagues did I play in? Whitehall League. But when Driving Park, I remember I played. That's when Whitehall. I was playing in Whitehall and Driving Park at the same time. We still sucked. I mean, we was okay, but we still, like, I don't know. It was getting better. Because it was me and my brother and my cousins. We were all on the same team. And my dad was the coach. So, yeah. I played in the Gus Macker, a couple of those. I played a couple of the Gus Mackers. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. That tournament hurt my heart. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Okay, so we played this all boys team, and, like, like, we play against boys all the time. Like, this ain't nothing new, but, like, for whatever reason, like, they really had a shit, like, I don't know, like, they wasn't really doing nothing like that we ain't never seen before, but, like, I don't know. I think it was because everybody, like, we had everybody watching our game. Like, there was other games playing, but people were, like, they were interested in our game. Like, they were just watching us. We were nervous, but, like, the game was just going back and forth. We were just close, and my dad was getting mad because he felt like we were freezing up, because we was freezing up. We was freezing up. It was me and my cousins. Yeah, it was me and two of my cousins, and then we had another girl that was on the team with us, and yeah. And I think we ended up losing by, like, 1 point.
Ooh.
And that hurt.
I know it did.
That hurt so bad, we cried. But, like, we're sore losers. Like, we don't want to, like, lose to the boys team. Like, that's so irritating, because, like, the boys team that, they always be talking and stuff.
And y'all almost beat them.
Almost beat them. And then, so I was also in the league. It was called the Ballers. And they had a girls team. They had our team, and then they had the boys team. So, like, we played against the boys team. And mind you, we practice with them all the time. Like, we always practice with them. We're always playing them. That game, yeah, that hurt. That hurt really bad, because we had them crying. Like, they were really upset, because, we was
balling,
we was balling, like, and then they ended up making that 3.
Dang.
salty. It's always something like that. But that's because we would play, like, sometimes we would play timid, like, you know, sometimes, like, when you playing, like, against guys, you know, you get a little timid because, you know, I don't know, it's a guy, you getting timid. But we wasn't playing, like, sometimes we would play scared. Sometimes we wouldn't. It just depends.
Did you ever beat them?
Yeah, we beat them in scrimmages and stuff like that. Because we all practiced together.
Do you regret going to party with your friends instead of sticking to it, or
I didn't even get to party with my friends. I was in trouble. I was in the house.
So you was done with basketball and you couldn't kick it with your friends? So what'd you end up? So what's your life like after that?
I had to do my schoolwork. I mean, I didn't really, like, at my dad's, I didn't really do much.
Until you got, like, how old?
Well,
when you start getting your freedom?
I got kicked out. Well, yeah, I got kicked out of my dad's house my senior year. I finished my senior year at a different school. So, yeah.
Because you had got kicked out? Or?
Yeah. Because, I mean, I didn't get kicked out of school, but I just got kicked out of my dad's house. He couldn't do it no more. So.
How old were you then?
17.
Where'd you go?
Well, I went to the Huckleberry House, and then I went to my grandpa's.
What's the Huckleberry House for those who don't know?
The Huckleberry House is a group home for bad kids. Okay, I'll say something different because that people like that's not true. I mean, but it is. That's what it was, because when I went there, I'm just going from my experience, because when I went there, like, they were bad. Like, they were worse than me. I was like, I'm so out of place. Like, I don't belong here. Like, they're hitting the staff. Like, no.
And you had to go there?
Mm-hmm.
Till you was 18?
No. At the Huckleberry House, you can't stay, like, that long unless you're, like, a foster. I don't know. Unless you're, like, in the system or whatever, you can't really stay that long. I forgot how long you can stay, but my grandpa came to get me. My initial plan was I was going to move. Of course, I was about to move in with a dude. My grandpa told me he didn't think that, you know, he wasn't going to force me, but he did tell me, like, he felt like, you know, I should stay at his house. So that's what I did. And I was doing excellent, doing good in school. I would have been able to graduate early if I didn't have to take that new test that we had. I forgot. I think it's called the air test. I think it's called the air test instead of the OGTs. It was a new test, so, like, I couldn't take the history test until it was time, because I still had to take history first. So I was in history at the time. So yeah, I had 3 credits left. You know, I was doing good, and then that's when, like, I did my test for college or whatever. I got accepted to Central. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
You ever thought about going, like, to college or anything?
Now, I did try college twice. Okay, so the first college I tried was Grand Canyon University. I called myself trying to be a teacher for kids. Yeah, it wasn't working out, because I don't know, it just, like, the curriculum, like, the class that they had me in a seminar class, and it was just, like, it wasn't giving. I wasn't focused. It's not what I wanted to do in my life. So
that's the first time or the second time?
That's the first time.
What happened? What made you go back after the first time when you felt like, nah? But what made you go back?
Well.
Oh yeah, tell us the oh.
Well, the reason why I'm not even in school now for the second time is because of that situation.
Right. We're gonna get to that in a second.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so the second time I went 3 times, and I went 3 times. It's the same one, Ultimate Medical Academy. I was doing healthcare management.
Okay.
But yeah, and I was doing good. I was doing so good.
But what made you go back though? Like, what even made you want to do that?
What made me go back? It was my kids. Honestly, that's why I really wanted to go to college, or to school or something, a trade, or do something so that I can make money, you know, in a career, you know, so we can be cool. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I was going. because there is like, you know, I wanted to be a coach, you know, I wanted to do stuff like that, but like, you know, I was just thinking about my kids. So I wanted to start going to school, and why not, you know, the healthcare industry. But it's not me though. Like, it's not. I mean, like, I can study and I can do all the, you know, I can learn it or whatever, but I know it's not me.
You got 30 minutes with your younger self. What's the conversation?
I would tell my younger self to speak up more, and not everybody is against you.
You think that? You think the world against you? Because you're a Black woman, or just your situation, who you are?
Who I am. Because I feel like people, like, you know, I always felt like an outcast, you know what I'm saying? Another thing that I would tell myself is just be yourself. And like, don't care about what anybody has to say. Because back then I cared a lot about what people had to say. Even though I didn't care, I did care. If you know, you know. Yeah. No cap. I was such an angry person, you know. But now I try not to be as angry. I really do think I'm a lot more calmer than what I was. I feel like I had a lot of anger built into me. You know, I don't think that I let myself heal from a lot of stuff as well. You know what I'm saying? Back then. So, you know, that probably could be part of my issue. You know, when I was a child, I was so rebellious, and why, you know, I didn't listen to anything that anybody said, because couldn't nobody tell me nothing. Like, I just was, my dad, like, he'll tell everybody, like, can't tell her nothing. Like, he always told me, like, first of all, he told me I'm like the hardest working person he's ever met. That's what he used to tell me all the time. And that whatever I have my mind on, if my mind is on it, I'm going to do it, whether it's bad or good. And that's my problem.
You got a strong will.
Yeah, that's my problem. And he would tell me whether it's going to help me or whether it's not going to help me. If my mind is set on it, I'm going to do it. Like, it doesn't matter. Can't nobody talk me out of it once, because he said I'm like very stubborn, and I believe it though. I definitely think I'm stubborn, like, no doubt.
What's the worst situation you ever had with an ex, or right now, or whatever? Like the worst meltdown, crash out, argument, knock down, drag out, you don't put somebody's car up, whatever.
Yeah, a couple of those.
Stop playing. You out here on that? No.
Okay, so my one of my exes or whatever, I slashed his tires.
That ain't that bad. Tires like $100. That ain't nothing.
He tried to run me over with a car.
Damn. And all you did was cut his tires? What did he try to run you over for?
He was he was abusive. So like, yeah, he was like, he had like this sick thing where he thought that me and my uncle were like having sex. Yeah. Because I called my uncle to pick me up. Like, he would have people watch me. Like,
so how could he possibly though think that?
Because he's sick.
So he just one day was like, "Hey, I know you fucking your uncle."
No, it was because he just didn't like my uncle. Like, he told me why he would do that. He told me it's because he don't like him. But like, like I said, very territorial. Like, he didn't even want me to be like around my uncle by myself. Like,
he really thought that though. Ain't no gonna keep saying, especially when mad. If I be like, fuck your, like, you might say it once.
He really like would like people would tell him, like, when I would be at the store with my uncle, and they would tell him like I'm by myself with him. And I'm like, he's my uncle. Like,
damn, yeah, he's watching me like that.
That was when he was young and dumb. Yeah.
Oh, this mad long ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. This stuff isn't recent. I haven't really had any, like, except for that, you know,
right,
months ago or whatever. But like, I haven't really had any, like, I haven't had any toxic situations. But I've had a lot of people that have tried to like play on my top though.
Play on your top. Mm-hmm. Explain it for the old heads in there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so basically, they try to act like they want something, like what dudes do. They manipulate. Yeah, they try to act like I mean, I'll be seeing through it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because I used to be a pimp.
What used to be a what? Hold on, how we skip that?
Exposing myself.
Second of all, you was pimping out here, pimping hoes.
Okay, look, I just had my way. Like, it was a time when I had my way, especially. I mean, I told you I was being fast, but like I was being fast, but I wasn't, because like my dad had it in his mind when I was like 13 I already was having sex, but I wasn't. I was manipulating niggas. Like, I don't know. I was just able to.
You got a gift of gab. I think that's a perk of being a woman. Actually, I think.
Yeah, but like,
because even ugly get dick. You know, lie to you.
Yeah, they do.
Probably get more than regular.
A lot of girls out here, they really ain't all that, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no real friends telling them like, you ain't shit. I just don't like this, because people be hyping their heads up. Y'all need to tell them hoes, y'all ain't shit.
This 16 for me, really quick. You got any love songs? Sing me a love song.
I know love songs. I talk shit.
My bad. I should have known, because
I be trying to. I swear I didn't try to write a love song, but I sound dumb. Like,
what you mean? Like delusional or what?
Sounds stupid. It don't sound right coming out my mouth. Like,
that's because it's you, but it could be magic to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, it's not gonna be a love song. Can y'all a love song? It's Shine Money. It's what people used to call me in high school. It's like, let me know what y'all think I should call myself, because I call myself Shine Money. Like, if y'all heard my song, Shine Money, don't laugh at me.
Who would do that?
Okay. I guess they saying I'm competing, but I don't really see her running up on all these hoes. Bitch, I'm going undefeated. Why she pressing on the fight? But be silent when I see her. Bitch, sneak dissing for the clout. Only want attention, hoes mad. They stuck up in that house with a nigga, and I'm over here going in my ass getting thick. We do the ops dirty if we see him at the spot. These bitches get to shaking when they see me on they block. What's all that shit that you was talking? Niggas had to slide on that nigga, cause he was talking sad ass hoes. Always gotta make me they topic. She don't really look like that. She be photoshopping and he telling me he love me, and I'm like, boy, stop it. They like, damn, SHYLA winning now. How they pocket watching, thinking out I'm up now. Now they asking me for profit. Find them up one by one, then we gotta off. I got bitches on my checklist. Got hitters, they don't care. They'll blow you for a necklace. I pack up everything I save with my chest, bitch. Ain't getting no play now. He mad, say I'm selfish. A nigga cross me, then he must have a death wish. Hey, gotta make it to the top, cause I got kids at home, so I'm never gonna stop. The hardest in my city, bitches ain't fucking with me. Got that nigga on the leash, ain't leaving.
Crazy, that was hot though. Hey, that's hot though. Who made that?
Me.
Let me find out. Well, how about that? You write me a bar or two. What the hell nah? You be rapping?
Yes, I be rapping.
Oh yeah, okay, so what we gonna do next time you come, we're gonna have a mic.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a mic dangling for you.
Hey. I gotta stop smoking if I can get in the booth.
Before we get into him, tell me about like the type of guys you attract, or type of guys you like, or like what?
I attract broken guys.
Broken?
Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. I attract broken guys. I think it's because it's not my time.
Not your time to what?
To be like
happy?
No, I feel like because I have to heal myself. I feel like I need to be more in tune with myself. So like maybe that's why I keep attracting these men that are, broken and sassy.
Oh, so you attract the sass guys.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't attract men like how my dad is. I don't really attract me. Like I might it'd be like I don't know, it'd be spread it. Like sometimes I might attract somebody, but I feel like it's when I'm on my when I'm just focused. Like I feel like that's when I attract like
shit to throw you off.
Yeah. Man. And like
that's how life works. God be testing you.
Man, and I be
somebody,
failing. I be failing 3 times. He be like, see, keep getting the test.
Well, let's hope that cycle ends.
But I think I've been doing good.
You say you think what?
I think I've been doing pretty good. I don't deal with no BS. I don't take nothing from nobody. People get cut off. I don't play around.
So the next man, he gotta be what? Have what? Like, what's the take to date you?
I'm very simple. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm very simple. I'm very kind of old school too. So like, and it's kind of hard to be old school with these new school people. So
can you explain that? Elaborate.
Okay. I would say I feel like a lot of the men now are,
sassy as fuck.
Yeah, they're sassy, but like I want to say something else because like yeah, they're sassy, but like a lot of them have no guidance. And a lot of them don't know, like, they weren't raised, the right way. Right. It wasn't raised right. And, that's not an excuse all the time. Like, when you're an adult, right from wrong, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you have to, okay, I need to change, you know what I'm saying? But some people, unfortunately, stay in that box where they're, comfortable and, they don't want to change and they don't want to be a man. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying I know everything about being a man because I'm a woman, of course. But a lot of guys out here are, wanting women, to cook, clean, this, that, and the third. And can't nobody change my tire or, I know how to do a lot of that stuff by myself. You can't mount my TV, but you want me to make some gravy from scratch. Basically, but the kind of guy that I do like that, my, what I picture, what I dream about, would be, I really just want somebody that can provide and knows how to play sports and, it's fun. I think it's to eat the groceries.
Oh, you benefited from this, huh? That's terrible.
It was somebody, I'm not going to put nobody on blast, but it was somebody that,
eating
they
chinks?
loved Kevin Gates.
Holy crap. And
Kevin Gates, I loved Kevin Gates for what he did.
Damn, was it that great?
I mean, whenever he would, talk his stuff, but, on my ass here.
That's terrible. That's probably why he don't eat ass now.
He probably still would.
It's that, well, that's at that point, that's your fault. Because you knew who that man was. You should have never been putting it on there. Real shit. You can't blame me for everything all the time. It ain't always our fault. Y'all know what y'all do.
I don't do it. Look, I just laid there.
I don't know.
I can't make it bad,
Moan real ugly. That should throw me off. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, what you supposed to do with that? Like
leave immediately.
Guys that moan like a girl does. I hate it. Like, it don't sound like me. I can't stand that. That's so annoying.
You heard dudes moaning like, what you say to them?
Get them to moan like that.
What?
I don't be doing it on purpose.
You probably be crashing out over that thing, huh?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, see, I don't want no coochie that good. Nope. Because,
they don't be crashing out. They just, I don't know. They become very territorial. Like, so I gotta be careful, like, who I give myself to and stuff.
That's a terrible burden to have, huh?
It really is. It really is. It is, because it's like they will like really get so mad, like they just crash out.
What's going on, and still you do these things.
I don't do nothing.
You sending innocent men to jail or hell. Like, this is crazy.
No, like, I mean, I was born this way. What I'm supposed to do? I can't change what it does.
No. First off, before you even get that to him, man, you got to make sure he is mentally and emotionally equipped to handle what you throwing down. Or else you just being, I don't know, selfish, I would say. You being selfish.
Being selfish?
Yeah, you turning people's minds upside down, knowing because nobody goes into it knowing how good it's going to be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
everybody say that.
I feel like they should just know, like,
how they come on now. It's a billion of them out there. How we supposed to know that that's
like first of all, my first two kids, they're Irish twins. Like I tell people the age of my kids all the time. 4, 3, 2. What do you think? 4, 3, and 2.
You really actually.
I'm not.
You being disingenuous. 100%, because if you know how it turns out, and you still just throwing it lollygaggly.
I'm not though.
Lackadaisically. That's what I meant.
Good. I haven't been. I've been very careful who I choose to give my body to because of certain people. Crash out. Yes.
Yeah, all right. We've been ducking this for a minute, man. Let's all right, man. So let's start from the beginning, man. How you meet this guy? Like, what did he do to tickle your fancy?
Okay, on some, like, to be honest, I don't even, like, he was not really that, he was attracted to me, but he wasn't that attracted to me. But he was at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. But I met him on Facebook dating. That's how I met him, Tried to do the online dating thing. Got scammed. So, yeah, that's how I met him. He was real, like, I think it was the message that he sent. He sent me like this long paragraph and it was like really sweet. And like, I was trying to switch over, trying to stay away from the roughnecks. Okay. The hooligans. Okay. I was trying to stay away. I was trying to change. You see what happens when you try to do good?
Bite you in the ass. No good deed goes unpunished.
It don't. But yeah, so I tried to, he was nice and, he had an accent. And, I really, really don't really like accents. I'm not going to lie. If it's an accent that's like UK or just not in this country, I can't. Because I feel like I make too many jokes. Like I play around too much. And that was something I did do. Like I would make fun of his accent a lot because he would say stuff and it would be like, why do you say it like that?
What was his accent from? Like,
he was British, apparently.
Did you end up finding out like he wasn't, or like?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
he wasn't even British.
No, he's not. But he told me he was from England or whatever. Told me his whole family was from there.
And they was faking the accents too, how you...
The crazy thing is all the numbers that used to text me that were from the UK or whatever, like I've never heard them talk. But I've only messaged them. I've never heard them talk.
So how you end up finding out he wasn't from Britain?
Oh, when the situation when I got arrested with him. And when I got released, the children's service lady, I talked to her. Because remember I told you they had took the kids. The children's service lady, she told me like what his real name was and all
that. I don't know if you want to go into it, but
we can.
About the, well, yeah, you know, what happened? Tell us what happened with the kids.
So, basically, he put us like. He basically made it seem like my kid's father was trying to like kidnap us, like his family was trying to kidnap us and trying to hurt us and stuff. So he put us on a Greyhound and we went to DC and we were staying in a hotel. And he told me that his family paid for the hotel, his dad paid for the hotel. He always would say that his family was doing this, his dad was doing this, blah, 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 And we were staying there and basically, you know, he scared me. Basically, he scared me about, you know, my baby dad. And so he had us move into DC. Basically, we were trying to stay there. We weren't trying to come back to Ohio because he was basically making it seem like it was unsafe. Even his mom was saying it was unsafe. She was saying she doesn't think that we should move back out there. You know, we should just restart in DC. And they had a bunch of programs where they help, like, you know, single moms, especially like moms that were like in domestic violence situations. Now, so there is like there's a past with my baby dad or whatever, but like he was trying to use that and he was trying to push that. Like he was trying to push that narrative. You know, he was trying to get him in jail. That was his like whole
MO.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to do. And he was using like, you know, everything that he could that like had like from my past, and he was trying to make me use it for like the court documents and making it seem like it just had happened. Even though like, I mean, there was one time he had called the police and, you know, he made it seem, he made it seem like somebody was like trying to get in my house. Like he made it seem like he seen somebody in the window, looking in the window, made it seem like somebody was like, he seen a black truck circling around. He's the only, like, and he's calling the police. Like the police was at my house so much. Like,
well, what is he getting out of this?
He's just sick.
Like, he just fucking with the police?
Like and he really messed up when he came out here and, you know, really got into it and started talking to government officials, you know what I'm saying, and making, you know, fake letters and stuff like that, because, you know, that's really bad. Because they were saying that they think that he's, you know, getting sloppy, because at first, you know, he was just doing the you know, the metro, you know, where he acted like he had hostages and all that kind of stuff.
And he didn't go to jail for saying he had hostages?
I think he did. It's on his article.
Kid what?
Kid Code. That was his old one. Okay, so he was calling himself DJ Prince.
Okay.
To us. Like that's what he said his name was, DJ Prince, and he was hers DJ and signed to OVO. You
said hers?
Hers DJ, HER. Like her.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he would like really like make it seem like how him and her was like so close, like they were like the best of friends. This is what he would do. So he, you know, there's apps where you can pretend to be someone else, like with the messages and with posts on Facebook. He made fake posts, acting like my baby father. He made fake messages acting like his mom, my baby father's mom. Oh yeah, he would pretend that like Lotto and
like the rapper Lotto?
Yes, the rapper Lotto. He made it seem like he really knew her, and he would pretend like that she was like always trying to like have sex with him, all types of stuff. Like he would show me the messages and it would say, I wonder if I have any in my phone, but I would see the messages and it would look so legit. Like I didn't think that he was lying either, because he would show me messages of, well, first of all, he was saying they was all like in the Illuminati and stuff like that, and he knows about everything that they do. They keep trying to get him to join the Illuminati.
What did he say they do?
I got the tea.
Right. For real. I'm like, hold on, because imagine he really scammed an Illuminati. Right. You feel? You never know. Bro sound like a lunatic.
You know he is, but that's what they were, I guess, because every single time like he's been to like jail, you know what I'm saying? But if for the same stuff for scamming and stuff like that, but they can't, like they don't have proof.
Right.
You know, because you need proof. They don't have proof that it's him. You know, they
one step ahead.
You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They know it's him, but like, how is he doing it? Where is he doing it at? All of this is on his phone. You do not know like how long you have to be on your phone to do all that. He did not have no computer. He only had a phone. All of these emails, all of these, you know, all these apps, all that stuff, all on his phone. He did it all on his phone.
So hold on. So all this is through text, right? That he's saying, oh yeah, P Diddy hit me up. Look at his text. Or how is that? Nobody ever called him before?
Now, if you look more into his name, you will see that basically he's gotten cease and desist letters, multiple, for him to stop using like OVO's email and not hers DJ. You know, he matter of fact, he oh my gosh, what did he do? He went to a school, I think, and acted like he was Alicia Keys's DJ.
Is he an actual DJ? How is he?
No, he's not. He's not. So he steals beats. He steals them.
Say they hit.
Yeah. And on the catfish that episode that he was on, like they took it down because of that because of the
beat he played.
No, because of the no, what is it?
When he threw his phone. There's a lot of shit in there. Could have got a motherfucking flag.
Yeah, but no, they took it down because of him going to jail. They didn't want any like parts of that.
Oh, did he go to jail over that?
Not over. I don't know if he went. No, he got caught. There's a video of him getting caught.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when they took him to jail or whatever. But I think he would like. Okay, so yeah, he was acting like he was hers DJ. So like he would call a restaurant and tell him
hers gonna be there.
Yeah, basically hers going to be there, or her wouldn't be there, and he would just say that, you know, he's hers DJ, and that, you know, they would want to take pictures with him because he was hers DJ. It was all really uncomfortable for me because like I don't like a whole bunch of attention, like I don't know. And then like plus, okay, here's the kicker. The reason why it was so embarrassing is because when I would walk with him, you know, his thing was like down here, and it was fake. It wasn't real. I didn't know that though.
Like his thing,
his private part.
You said it was what? I'm like, what? He had a gun or something?
No, his private part, but
was longer than your body.
Yes. What I'm saying is it was embarrassing because people would look all the time. Like people would like call him monster cock or something like that. We'd like be at the Greyhound and like, oh, BBC. It was like really embarrassing. And they would like stare and they would like, you know, say stuff.
But
it was fake. The girl. Okay, so I didn't find, like, mind you, I did not find.
So you never had sex with this man?
I did.
So how you?
But we used condoms though.
Okay, how did you know it was fake?
But this is what I'm about to tell you. So, yeah, this is what I'm about to tell you. She told me that I guess there's dildos that like you can attach to your like it looks real, and because they found a whole bunch of them, like it's somewhere in his like paperwork where they're like, you know, we're looking into him and stuff. And they found like a whole bunch of dildos. And mind you, at the hotel, when we got arrested, it was 2 dildos.
And they wasn't yours?
No.
And you never knew he had none? And you said you never had sex with this man at this point?
No, we did. We have had sex before.
Like one time?
We used a condom.
So you couldn't tell the size?
Yeah, I could tell the size. It was
smaller than what you look like?
When I had sex with him, it was normal. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But when you looked at it, it's like huge as fuck.
No. I really do believe that he was putting a dildo in me. Like, I'm so serious. Like, and that's what she told me. She said that he was using the dildo because she was the first one. She was the first one to, like, out of all of us to.
My man was tricking shit all around the board. But she said what? I'm sorry, I didn't answer you.
She said that she said that she found out because he went into the bathroom one time and like you know, his penis was like different, and like then she just went through his stuff, found dildos.
I mean, maybe it's a good thing because you ain't had no baby with him.
Yeah. Yeah, and like he would like he was just sick. That was really sick. But yeah, people would stare. It was very embarrassing. And like he would always ask, like, was I embarrassed? Like, yeah, it's like embarrassing. But yeah.
So what would girls do? Like
they would just stare. Like, no, seriously, stare.
And he was your boyfriend at this time, or y'all was just
cool? He was my boyfriend.
So what would you say to these girls? Nothing. You just be like, yeah, bitch, you wish.
No, I don't know. I don't stunt no girls. Like, I don't be caring. Like, he just, I mean, I don't know. He was weird. So, like, I don't know. It was like a weird kind of like that I had. Like, I started losing interest because he started like tweaking, like showing like signs of like craziness and stuff. Like, you're just tweaking out. Yeah, he would do like little weird shit and call the police all the time. Like, just to have the police. Like, I was in the bathroom this one time. I was in the tub and he called the police and told the police, not only call the police, call my mom at 3:00 in the morning. Talking about, I think she's trying to kill herself. In the tub?
You?
Yeah, me.
What'd you do when you figured that out?
Well, the police came into the bathroom. Well, they didn't come in the bathroom. No, they didn't come in the bathroom. They made me come out. Like, they made me come out, but not really. I said, I'm okay. I said I was in the tub. I was so pissed off.
Like, what was y'all arguing or something?
Yeah, we were arguing.
Oh, he petty.
Yeah, that's fuck. Like, he just used to call the police. Like, he had the police around me so much. Like, I cannot stand.
So it was all peaches and cream all the way up. It was all
peaches and cream. Like, when I tell you he was taking us to restaurants, and like the people at the restaurants, oh, DJ Prince, you know, it was just. So back to the hotel situation. So yeah, basically he showed me, because I was ready to. I didn't want to keep going to court. I was going to court and I did not know what I was going to court for. Like, honestly, I just kept going to court. He just kept dragging me to court and making me fill out shit. So, like, you know, I was just filling stuff out. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing for real. I'm like, I don't really, because it was like the relationship with, you know, my children's, like, other family is like, you know, kind of, it's, you know, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But right now, like, you know, it's very distant. It's not like how it was at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and his mom used to be very close. And, like, Nehemiah really messed that up for real because of, you know, all the extraness that he did.
Well, anyways, okay. So you found out all this through Children's Services and all that. What'd you do after that? Like, how'd you end up moving out? Did you keep with him or what?
Oh, no. He was... Okay, so when we got arrested, he lied to the police. He gave them like 3 different names. I didn't really know why he was even giving them different names, to be honest. Like, I was very confused. And
that boy's schizophrenic or something.
Yeah, I didn't know why he was giving them different names, but he was clearly hiding something. So I still didn't know what he was hiding, even when, you know, I went to the processing station. And he was like pleading to me and, you know, asking me if we were together. I was just pissed off because my motherfucking kids got taken.
How long were they gone?
Well, we were without each other for like maybe I arrested. I was there. I did leave the next day, but I didn't leave until night. Because in DC, you get seen regardless.
Oh, so you only... So, like, 24 hours they was gone type shit.
They still were gone when I got out. Because, well, basically, I mean, we didn't have nowhere to stay. Yeah.
At least you got them right back.
But I don't know. It was like, I don't know. My kids were pissed off.
Yes, they should be.
They were very upset. Like, my youngest too, like, no. But they were actually, like, really happy to see me or whatever. But my oldest, he was upset. He was very upset. And he wasn't listening to me. He was being very mean.
And you said they was 3, 2, and 1?
No, they're 4, 3, and 2.
So you about due.
Please. Hey. Yeah.
How you feel about more kids? You want any more?
Yeah, I always wanted like a big family and stuff, but hopefully when I have kids again, I will be married. So
I was about to say, because I say you one right now.
I want to be married and I want to live in a big house, and I just want to be a housewife and make money.
How did he scam you specifically?
Well, he gave me a bunch of fake letters and had me looking stupid in court. When I really thought like it was true that, oh, that's what he did. Hold on. Time out. Children's Services here, Columbus, Ohio. At the time I just had moved into my place or whatever, like low key or whatever, and I wasn't like, I already had like it was beef like between me and my baby dad for like, it was beefing, but like it was like beef to where like I just wasn't trying to talk to him or his family, you know what I'm saying, because I had to focus, you know what I'm saying, and they be in my way, they was in my way sometimes, you know what I'm saying, so I had to get right or whatever, and they weren't really, it wasn't like they were really helping me too much. I didn't feel like they were really doing much to help me with my, with my kids, especially their dad. So, and we were just arguing, we were bickering, and I was tired. So, I had to refocus. And once I refocused, you know what I'm saying, my son, my youngest son, he has asthma. So, we had to take him to the emergency room. Wait, we went to the hospital. I tried to like call his dad, you know what I'm saying? His dad was answering the phone, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we got into an altercation, or like a verbal altercation at the hospital or whatever, and he he lied and said that I threw a trash can at him, and I didn't. So since he lied and said that, it's at a children's hospital, so Children's Services is about to get involved, you know what I'm saying? They're automatically going to call. So I didn't know that. That that's what happened. And I also didn't know that, they they didn't really report me. Well, they kind of did, but not really. Like, they tried to make it seem like I was like very aggressive, and he was provoking me, but I didn't hit him with the trash can. I really wanted to.
I'm gonna say you kept going back. Like, how long was you with this dude?
Who, with my baby dad?
Yeah. We
weren't together when that happened.
Oh, y'all was just in the hospital acting up.
No, he was acting up. Because what happened?
Blamed it on you.
Yeah, and he was because he was saying a lot of hurtful stuff, and I was actually really scared for my son. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really trying to argue with him, and that's why I didn't want him in the room. And I had told his mom I really don't think it's a good idea for him to be in here, because then he just kept bothering me, and I asked him to leave me alone. I'm on the phone with my dad, he's still bothering me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, you're gonna keep provoking me, and then he just didn't stop. So yeah, but yeah, so anyways, the reason why Children's Services even got called was because of that situation or whatever, and they lied. They also said I didn't have any food and stuff like that, and which was bullshit, because at the time I was working, but yeah, I had food. Like, the hell, like, y'all know I have food, you know what I'm saying? So they were lying. And so even though they did do that little spill or whatever, he made it huge. He magnetized it. Like, he made all my problems bad, because like Children's Services they wasn't on my ass no more, because they came to my house, they checked my house, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were like, we don't understand why they would say you don't have any food, you guys have beds, blah, 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 blah. So he just made my problems way more bigger. Like, that's all he did. He didn't help. He just burnt it. Every time he touched something, it just blew up. So he was he was telling me that they were saying that I was smoking FTs with my kids, or all types of stuff. I'm beating my kids. And he was, because remember I told you, he said his parents and his family were like government officials and stuff. So he was making it seem like his grandma was, one of the chief executives of children's services in DC, the main children's services, you know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying. And like, she was the one who was telling him what the paperwork said. And so the case got closed. The case did get closed, but it was just, you know, he messed that up. Like, he made it seem like they were like really just trying to take my kids away, because that's where it stemmed from. That's why he used the children's services to tell, like, basically by telling me that, you know, they're trying to take my kids away. Then that's when you know, oh, they're trying to kidnap me. That's when, you know, everything just started blowing up. So he just kept adding on to everything. And
this is before the scammer dude or after?
When the hospital. This was before him. This was before him. But children's services didn't come until, because they were calling my parents because they couldn't get in contact with me. Like, my mom had sent me the voicemail of children's services and stuff. And then I was, at that time, I was talking to, you know, I was with him or whatever.
So you had all 3 of your kids when you was with the scammer dude?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get so like, how are you getting out of these relationships? Like with your baby dad, or like not even relationship, but like out of those situations? Like, it sounds like they be on some crazy stuff with you.
It's different now though. Like, my kids play a lot in this, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, that's their dad. So it's like, it's not really much for me to do now, because, you know, really, had he not really did that, I wouldn't even have to go through like visitation with them and stuff like that. I still would have been calling the cars like how I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that was best for my kids, because I didn't feel like, you know, them being over there at, you know, during that time was good for them, because, you know, I don't know. When my kids be coming back, they be so rowdy. I don't know. Back then they used to be
sugared up.
Yeah.
You know how fun you had with that, you know?
Man. But yeah, so I don't know. I just wanted like it to be healthy as well. So like now I mean, now that, you know, the court situation, visitation, you know, I feel like it's a lot more, it's better. You know what I'm saying? I think it was for the best.
So all 3, okay, so you have 2 baby dads or 1 baby dad?
I have 2 baby dads.
Okay. And they both in their kids' lives or what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
Okay, you know, W dads, and W you for making good decisions on who you procreate with, at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if they don't say nothing, they gonna say you made a good decision with that. You know what I mean?
I do still have Facebook dating. Like, I still have it, but like, I be scared to link with people. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared somebody's gonna scam me. You know, I don't know. Plus, like, I don't know. I lose interest fast, and like, you know, nobody be catching my eye for real. So it's just like,
everybody ugly. I feel it.
It's not even that everybody ugly. It's just like, everybody's just, I know 9 times out of 10, like, I don't think that I'm gonna find my person off a dating app.
I feel it.
Like, I feel like the person I'm gonna meet I'm gonna meet somebody in person, because I don't know. That's how I met my baby dad for real. I met him in person. But I met my second baby dad off of Facebook dating. He was a scam too.
You said he was a scam? You rich. We ain't worried about no Lex. Lex is like 20 grand. That's not. They gonna be begging for that.
Yeah, they are.
You know.
Please. I was so scared.
To do what?
To do it.
Because of me or because?
No. Because of, like, this is like, it was something that I already had wanted to do. So like, you know, but like, I'm like, is this a game? Because I couldn't, like, I was like, because you asked me again, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just need to do it. But this morning I was like, dang, I should just tell him I need to reschedule.
That's crazy.
And then I was like, I just started looking at the questions. I'm like, no, you got this. And so I just started, I'm like, let me just answer the questions. I was just acting like I was already here. I tried to not think of it as like an interview kind of thing.
Cause we really just chilling. You just, you know.
I watch a lot of podcasts though. So like, you know, I like kind of get the vibe, but it's like, you know,
is you challenging me? I feel like, cause she didn't. Somebody let me know in the comments cause she done said this basketball stuff like 5 times, right? It just keeps circling back. She swears she can dunk on me or something.
Hey, look, I can't dunk. I can make you fall though.
Somebody tell her, show her my highlights, real shit. I'm gonna have to show her. Don't even worry about it. I got it.
He gonna have to show me because I mean, even if he do show me, it don't matter.
I do want to play though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't hooped in like a year.
So you washed up?
First off, that's crazy. First off, hell no. I'm just saying. You know, I used to want to go hoop all the time. It's hard to find the hoop with. You know, plus this take up a lot of time. That ain't that bad.
What's the worst part?
The worst part is getting people to actually stand on their word and be there when they supposed to. Like, I don't never double book. So that means if somebody say they're going to be there and don't be, that's a fucked up day for me.
Actually proved this too.
It is that. So yeah, man, you said you the what?
Pearl Goddess.
Speak that shit.
Okay.
No, it don't seem like it put like a damper in you. And plus, you know, every experience I feel is a learning experience. I learned so much. If you ain't lost, then you ain't learning nothing. But it's been great having you, man. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you being here. Hope to see you again. You know, blessings is so close.
Thanks for having me. It was nice talking to everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed my TED Talk and my business. Follow me at It's SHYLA and SHYLA. Shy Money. All right, guys. Thank you for drinking this lemonade with me and listen to my business. We're out. No cap though. I gotta get the gone, okay? Because I told y'all all my business. Now you're gonna be looking me up. Y'all gonna be looking everything up that I talked about. Bye. See, no, I gotta get some money.
Remember them days mama kicking me out? Now I tell my mama I'll figure it out. I thought you didn't relate, but learned at the end of the day you wanna hold it down. Now every time that I wake, I gotta go harder, digging my feet in the ground. I'm in the trenches every day, gotta keep a pound. Like how did that sound? Ballin', I stay in the gym, no more faking, bitch, I'm playing to win. Nowadays they'll treat you like you never did nothing, and they scared to win. Now they see me and they saying it's him. First we was in love, now you don't need me, I wish we staying as friends. Now I'm praying to God, the next time you need me, I'm driving a Ray for a Benz. I've been stressed on facing the city. When I slide, need an 8 or a 6. I don't play, so go play with your kids. Too many fake niggas claiming they can. First you was the one that was gonna wait, now you ain't got the patience to give. One day that you here, and now that you gone, I swear I hate a lot of dead ones, now I gotta recreate the image. Got too many brothers, never said nothing for the members down for a sentence. Ain't got time for kitty games, had to be a man, gotta stand up on your pivot. Never knew this shit'd change, when I sit it down, I can call you for a visit. Always been silent since I was a child, ain't been the phone, never threw in the towel. Gave you about 5 years of my energy, you chasing niggas who won't walk a mile. See how you moving, and I was like, wow, I wanna see improvement. I'm thinking like, how? Hungry place, so you want me to wait, but I ain't got the time, cause I need it now.
Say Defiant. Wait. 3, 2, 1.
Defiant!
Say regiment.
Regiment. Say regiment? Yeah. Say regiment. Okay, good.
3, 2, 1.
Regiment!
Yeah. Okay, say podcast.
Package.